Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here. I want to slow it down a little bit. And I want to let you know that this is a very, very special day. This is the day after Thanksgiving, the day for which so many of you rose up yesterday and said you want to give thanks. A time when we have a disease, a virus that's called Corona, and it's really dealing with this country and the world. It's taking out a lot of people. And yet, those who have been set aside to serve as scientists and give us information are asking us to be kind of still. Don't run around. And it seems as if we can't wait to run around by the millions, even though pretty soon millions would have died. Well, that's the way we are. I guess we are concerned about ourselves and what we want to do, and to hell with everybody else. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful year, 2020, because what it has done, it has given us a chance to understand the difference between heaven, hell, good and evil, love and hate. The truth of the matter is, America has been one of those nations amongst many nations that have been far away from God. And the evidence of it has been the pain, the suffering that its people have felt. We have taken land, and when I say we, I'm talking about the power structure, which was identified in the murder of George Floyd. The white power structure in America was the source. It was the one that was responsible for seeing this type of system maintained. Not all by itself, but partially. On the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, we got a chance to see the things that you go to church to talk about, the devil, Satan, and evil, and all that stuff. But we got a chance to see it in its fullness. We got a chance to see it for what it really is. We got a chance to see a man come on the scene advocating nothing but evil and demonicness, lying and doing everything. And it was amazing to see the people that have been chosen to put in power to set up and represent the people, certain portions of the people, who are supporting this demonic direction. But what that actually does, it says that this is where America has fallen to. This is where America is. And so we have no arguments about nothing now, because we know that God is a loving God. And God made this earth so that all of us can live in it peacefully, prosperously, with joy and freedom, and that our dreams would be met. And that's not happening for all of us. It's happening for some. And the reason that it's happening for some is because Satan, the evilness, the devil, and all of those who want to deny God is standing up on the mountain shouting. Even today, when America got a chance to see that even though it is evil, 74 million, was it 74 million? I think roughly 71 million or 74 million people went out there and voted for this demonicness. They're saying we don't give a damn, excuse me for using that word, but that's what they're saying. We don't give a damn about the rest of the people. We don't care if they got food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, a job. We don't care anything about them. What we want is what is for us. And to hell with them. They are no good, burn them up. This is what they're basically saying about the rest of the people of this nation. Not knowing that if they had their way, burn us all up, then they start burning each other up, because that's what evil is all about. But it gives us a chance to see the difference between love and hate. Give us a chance to see the difference between right and wrong. Give us a chance to see the difference between love and God. And loving God means loving each other. Loving each other. No pain, no suffering, or any of that. Well, let me tell you just how much we hate each other. We have very few people here in America today that's 100 years old and over. But most of us has lived less than 100 years. And all we have seen is America. But we have never seen the kind of hate, the kind of envy, the kind of deplorableness that we feel for one another. But we feel it today, and it's absolutely real, ladies and gentlemen. It's no jive. What it is giving us is an opportunity to make a choice in our lives. Are we going to walk according to Trump? Are we going to walk making sure that we don't give a heck about other people? Or are we going to change? Now, the Democratic Party and Joe Biden, they are as evil as we are. But they are not as evil as they are. And so I'm going to ask you, coming back being as evil as we are brought us to the evilness of they are. So if we want to go back, we can't go back to as evil as we are. We got to get as best as we can be. And that's according to God. What does that mean? That means that not one single person in America should be without food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and a job. Not one single person. It is our duty to make sure that nobody suffers from any of that. And if we can't do that, then we should jump on this train with Donald Trump and go straight to hell where we deserve to be. I want to thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me, because this is the day that I'm preparing myself to go to Chicago to bury my daughter, who has died from stage 4 cancer. And in a couple of weeks, or however, I'm not trying to stage the time, we'll be going to Mississippi. My father-in-law enduring stage 4 cancer. And I myself went to the doctor the other day for some serious stuff, and well, it might be another month before I can take a test. In other words, between now and then, anything can happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world we live in. God wants to make it better. I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, by the spirit of my daughter, who says she wanted to have a nice house, nice car, she wanted to live a nice life, went to school and got her education, said became a nurse so she can help people. And by the time she got to go to work, she realized she had this virus. She had this cancer. And so, ladies and gentlemen, a cancer that God has sent people here a number of times. People that have been aborted brought that message, and people who were here who are not able to exercise the gift that God has given because it infringed upon the rights of the devil to make money God in America. I just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we are the hell that we are upset with. But we got to change it, and if we're going to change it, there's no way to change it except doing it God's way. Peace, prosperity, freedom, joy of love, and fulfillment of dreams for everybody. Needs, wants, and desires met, and we'll be all right. In other words, if we can't do that, then sure, we should go to hell. Don't you agree? Bye-bye.